Alright, we're finally ready to do some playing on our ukulele. This is the lesson 5, and it's just the introduction to some chords. A chord is basically just more than one note played at the same time. And basically, especially for the ukulele, learning all the chords is essential because that's really the bread and butter of playing the ukulele, and it's the chords are generally pretty easy to play, and you can really learn a lot of songs just by learning the chords. So I'm going to just be teaching you the different chords, and once you've got a couple under your belt, I'll put in a few songs so you've got some songs to practice. So the first chord that generally is the easiest to learn is a C chord, and that is going to be your finger number 3, your ring finger, on the first string of the 3rd fret. So that is a C chord, okay? First string, 3rd fret with your ring finger. You can actually play it any way you want. You could use your middle finger or your index finger, but generally it's best to use your ring finger. Okay. The next chord to learn is, actually, you know what, let's just stick with the C chord for a few minutes. So I'm going to have you practice 2 different strumming techniques, okay? The first one is just using your thumb. And what you want to do is you want to pluck the strings right above the sound hole, and you're just going to try to brush the strings with your thumb, not your nail of your thumb, just the fleshy part of your thumb there. So, and just do everything in 4/4 time. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it might sound a little weird, or it might not. It might be hard to, plug those strings without a lot of that, but you get better at it, so you just have to practice. You just want a nice even brush of the strings. And you're just using your wrist here. All with your thumb. So just do the 4/4 time, and you're going to practice that a million times till you get it all down. Okay, and then the next one I'm going to have you teach, and I think you should learn both ways because they're useful in different ways, is you're going to pretend like you're holding a pick. I don't have a pick with me here. So you're going to pretend like you're holding a guitar pick. So you put your fingers together like that. And you're going to do the same thing, except you're going to use your fingernail this time. So this one actually might be a little more difficult to play. So do the same thing. So you're practicing both ways, fingernail and thumb, but at different times. And everything in 4/4 time, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is your first chord. It was a C chord. Congratulations. The next chord you're going to learn is the A chord, and that is your index finger on the 3rd string of the 1st fret, and your middle finger on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. So that's an A chord. Now you don't have to press down really hard on these strings. You just want to press them enough where they make the sound. So if they sound like this, you're not pressing hard enough. But if you press too hard, you're going to make the notes seem a little either sharp or flat. So you just want to press them enough where they get the tone. Plus your fingers will really hurt if you press too hard. Okay, so we're doing the A chord. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to do 4/4 time with your thumb, and then that little fingernail pick thing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's probably a good way to practice it too. Just do 4 of the thumb, and then 4 of your fingers. Okay, so that is the A chord. And the last chord, which is the hardest one of this group, is going to be the G chord. And that is your index finger. Your index finger on the 3rd string of the 2nd fret. Your middle finger goes on the 1st string of the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger comes around to go on the 2nd string of the 3rd fret. Okay, so you're going to practice all of those chords, and once you're good with playing each one of the chords, you're going to practice changing the chords. So you're going to start with a C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to an A. 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to a G. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to a C. Back to an A, and back to a G. C. Okay? So, and once you've practiced that, you're going to start doing those backwards. So you'll go C to G to A to C. Okay, so that is lesson number 5. It's your first chord lesson, and that should keep you busy for a little bit. And the next lesson we'll learn a few more chords with a little bit of a different strum, and we'll just keep going from there. So get practicing. Make sure you practice a good at least half an hour a day, but an hour would be better.